I'm thankful that this incidence of cancer happened because I learned that where I was lacking and life is given to celebrate. So I'm focused to celebrate my life, and I really want that people around me should also learn how to celebrate their life. I could let go the emotional baggages through the processes you guys have created, and that has actually helped me to get free from all the loads which is actually not to be carried.
Hi, Manjari. Welcome to the Passionpreneur Success Stories. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Thank you so much for having me here and to share the success story. I'm feeling so amazed and excited about it. Thank you.
Really beautiful. I mean, we are also super excited to have you today on this success stories because I'm sure you're going to really touch, move, and inspire so many listeners who are listening to this podcast. Okay. And Manjari, before I move, proceed, before I move on, I just want you to briefly, introduce yourself to the audience, who you are, what you do. Let's have that from you first.
Yeah. So thank you. This is Manjari Sharma, an interior architect and founder of Wagma Designs. I'm based out of Gurgaon, uh, India, and somehow, while before attending this Passionpreneur, I was actually going through with the treatment for breast cancer, and that was the lean period of my life. Though I have worked on more than 700 projects, I have 20 people in my team, and we are doing really good. But at that particular period, I was going through with the low emotion, and somehow self-doubt were increasing very much. So, and that was the reason to join.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Manjari, for sharing, about and definitely we know that you have done many prestigious projects throughout your career and you have won so many awards in interior designing. So, it is amazing to have you be part, not just for today, for success story, of course, that you deserve to be here because you've created that, but also, individually that we know that, the person you are and you are a very very powerful person, going through like being a warrior, I would say, and fighting through the cancer. I think that really really deserves a big round of applause from the people. Yeah. So definitely happy to see you doing great progress. And of course, you thank you for sharing, authentically that, you went through certain set of emotions and it was very low period of your life, after realizing or going through the cancer bit. And then, of course, you were part of Passionpreneur. So, like, what were the other challenges maybe in business or anywhere that, you thought that this program you should join or this is going to help you?
So somehow, the way I mentioned, I was feeling so low on emotion, and confidence was going badly, low and low. So every day I was thinking that if I'm not able to bounce back, what would happen with my organization? So who will take the lead? How this is going to sustain, and how even because being a single parent to my daughter, and single-handedly managing the life, I was feeling furious actually that how I'm going to take the lead back and how this is going to turn around. So that was the reason I want that the moment I heard that you can change your life with the framework Guru Dev is giving. So I thought, why not to experience? So I have one more statement, but I think that is more relevant further. So I'll talk on that.
Beautiful, beautiful. So thank you for sharing that, Manjari. And I know being a single parent and, doing a full-fledged business like that, which also requires complete attention. And then, you saw certain challenges and you realized that. And then, of course, you made a decision of choosing Passionpreneur. And like, really, we are thrilled that you chose us. So in that moment, what do you think was that motivation when you were about to join the program? What was that motivation that, what, like, fine, Dave has given a framework where you thought that the life can get changed. But what was that emotion or something that, you felt that, hey, you know, I need to be here. I need to really join this program.
So the moment Gurudev was started talking on YouTube, some video was playing when I was scrolling. So it said that quit your 9 to 5 job and uh, s- celebrate your life with 6 Sundays a week life. And
Ah,
that was actually touched my emotion, because I really wanted that. How can I not be in the business and still I can celebrate and I can live a 6 Sundays a week life? So that was the main reason to join this Passionpreneur mentorship.
wow, I think that definitely excites. Uh, Living a 6 Sundays a week life, I think, I'm sure that is something that you have been really striving to cause. So we are glad that, you of course went through the journey and, you caused certain set of things. So if I have to ask you, what was like specific part of our program that, you found that this was like the most beneficial, and why do you think so?
So somehow, because I have been into business for almost 20 years, and I have been with the associated with one of the finest mentor, and he helped me to understand, define my mission, my vision statement for the organization I'm managing, and the life as well. But somehow, with the step-by-step process, I got through PPMM, and reevaluating my passion, my vision, helped me to actually figure out that why I'm going through with this emotion and how I can change this. So somehow I got one more clarity, and to move on the same path which I had already defined. So that helped me in that. Yes, my vision is to maximize the joy in the journey of people making luxury houses. So this was earlier as well, but at this point of time, reevaluating while understanding the situation, while working and thinking around all the negative, positive, strength, weaknesses. And then also I'm still sticking with the same vision. I found really powerful for me.
Beautiful. That is really amazing. I've seen your journey, and I can definitely say that yes, vision was there, mission was there, but like getting that revalidated through a proper foolproof method, and like going through step by step, creating your own framework, creating your own step by step process, which I'm sure was there before, but at the same time, getting that refined, getting that to the next accelerated mode, I think, I'm sure, has helped you. But if I have to ask you, Manjari, you were already in business, and you were doing pretty good before as well. So what was that shift you think that like by being here or by learning all those frameworks and stuff, what really happened, and why do you think like if somebody is already in a conventional business, why does that person need to be in passionpreneur or need to learn from a mentor?
So I don't know about others, but I can speak about myself that I'm coming from a very humble background, from a small village of Bihar. Then worked hard to become an architect. I could not complete my degree course due to some personal reason, but somehow I'm into interior architecture designing and management field for many years. From not a single contact in Gurgaon, Delhi, NCR, and reaching to the milestone of 700 projects. And I have very good associates, very good people around. All these things I have achieved through the consistent working on myself and my circumstances. Apart from this, I was when I got separated, and I started leading my life at my own. Somehow, a lot of emotional baggages was there. And every time, whenever I was trying to take a bigger step, I was feeling that I'm stuck somewhere. Something is pulling me down. A lot of things like related to my daughter's upbringing, and things like I could not spend good quality time with my daughter. I could not spend good time with my parents. But yes, somehow I could let go the emotional baggages through the processes you guys have created, and that has actually helped me to get free from all the loads which is actually not to be carried. And now I'm feeling so light, so calm, and the joy is multiplied. So since I'm joyful, I'm able to multiply the joy in my surrounding as well. Somehow I'm being strict at few situation, because I know that if I am not going to be strict to my team member, to my processes, or to my things like which will change the entire scenario, this will ruin their life. So that's why whatever I'm doing now, I'm feeling that I'm responding to the situation. It's not reaction of any emotional baggage or any fear. So I'm not taking any decision out of fear, out of insecurity. So
Wow.
then somehow getting into this mentorship and getting free from all these things is the crucial thing to succeed in life, actually. So the way Gurudev says always that we need to focus on holistic living, and
Yes.
holistic living can be enjoyed and celebrated only when we are free from such emotions. So I'm glad, and I'm so thankful and grateful that I could join this community, and I could learn from Gurudev and you. You have been amazing, amazing mentor throughout the journey.
Thank you. Thank you. It's beautiful to hear, Manjari, and of course, all those moments where you felt that, probably you didn't have that much of control on life, but now you have much better control on life. You are able to live fully, you are able to bring that joy, because that's what is your mission also, to provide joy to your clients. And if your being has worked onto it, you can do that. When at the source things are complete, you can actually spread that joy. So I'm really glad, the way you have really conquered everything in a true sense. And and now you're like really an epitome of joy, or maybe I can say like a warrior queen. So it's beautiful to see. So like fantastic, whatever that you shared, it was full of emotions. I want to ask you, like, while you shared that there's a lot of structure and things that has now already become part of your life, in your office, in your business, your clients, what has been your like specific bang, like, if you want to give me like an example that, hey, you know what, Anju, monetization wise, this has happened, or something else that you want to share with us.
So the biggest bang was like after mm, going through with this, and then whenever I'm going out, meeting people, everybody is asking, how are you, ma'am? How is your health? And people are like, you are an inspiration for all of us. We are really looking up to you, and a lot many good words for me. But somehow I was at the background, I was thinking that is how this fame is helping me in getting good business. If I'm not able to reach the right kind of client, to reach, to be there in the right kind of community around those people, I'm not going to get the right kind of business. And this time, my health is not allowing to push myself at that level. So, how to get that? And somehow, I really remember one incident, the question answer round in PPIC, when asked that. मैं क्या कर रही हूँ इस फेम का, when it is not turning into business. And then Gurudev suggested that you should start doing Google ad, Facebook ad, and you should actually explore your social contact as well. And at that point of time, I started working on it. For past 3-4 months, consistently, we are closing one big opportunity, big business through online business, and somehow that is one of the biggest bang, because I was not doing it, and I was not taking the courage to start working on it. So somehow this has happened solely with the help of Gurudev and you guys. Thank you so
Beautiful.
much.
That is
One
amazing.
more bang is there.
Yes, please share. Please share.
Somehow I told that I was already having processes, and I was feeling that my team is working on following those processes, and that's why while I'm getting treatment done, things are going well. But somehow it wasn't going that well. So it
Hmm.
was my perception. When I got into the detail and I realized, oh, miss, why I'm not able to track my people's performance, and whenever they are lacking, why I'm not able to inform them that these are the points you should take care. So somehow I worked on my entire processes. Still, it is in process, and I believe that this is an ongoing process in business. So whatever I have improved till date after learning from the session and courses, this is helping me a lot. So
Beautiful.
every time my financial movement has increased by more than 20%. So the growth in income is happening. Team is performing really well because they are following this process and format. They are able to perform well. They were performing earlier also.
Hmm.
And I'm really blessed that I have amazing set of people in my team. But somehow they also need some direction.
Correct.
Here I learned that leader has to be really ec- like
On top of things.
on top of the things. Somehow if I'm feeling something is lacking, I cannot push them that why you guys are not doing. I
Correct.
need to learn as a leader that how I can enable them to perform at their best. So somehow that is happening,
Wow.
and every department is now uh, measured, worked on it, and working on it through some process. We have started, though I was doing the monthly meet earlier also, but in this particular 1.5 year duration, this could not happen due to my bad health. But for past 8 months, consistently we are doing this monthly meet, and for past 4 months, we can see the improvement in our working system and in our financial growth as well. So somehow, thank you so much. And this has been amazing, amazing
You
journey.
have been taking great actions, Manjari. So I'm really happy to hear. And of course, we are proud of you, because you have been like really assessing, taking actions and imperfect, massive actions. There were like so many anchors also, sometimes self-doubts also, but then, you have been showing up. So it is amazing. And so even if when we talk about financials, have you like grown your revenue from, X to Y? Has that happened for you? Or
Yeah, so yes, it has grown because I told you that we were not getting the right kind of business
yeah.
during that period. So our we were in loss for almost more than 6 months, but
Oh,
somehow it is now bouncing, and we are getting the now at the level, and we can see that we can
now turning
achieve
towards the
achieve
profitability.
profitability very soon.
Beautiful, beautiful, amazing. And how is this, these particular specific things that you shared with us, has impacted your professional and personal life? Of course, professional, I understood, leadership, like really, you learned great traits of being a great leader and, you started practicing that. How is it impacting also your personal life?
So basically, person miss what I have understood about life is, first we have to work on our own self, and once the personal life is improved, then only the professional life or social life can improve. So somehow means, in last connect, the four faculties we learned is helping me a lot. So and that is why like I don't know, audience is not aware about those faculties, so I would love to name those faculty. And first one was the Yodha, warrior. So whenever I'm in difficult situation, the warrior says, "Don't worry, I'm there. I can take care of this." Then second faculty is yogi, a kid. So living like a kid, it's okay. Life is chill out and enjoy. Those happy and relaxing, calming moment help me to rework on it and get out of the bad emotions. So that is really helping. Third one is like Miss. I learned that live like a queen or a
Queen.
prince.
You have been acting and being like a queen.
Yeah. Actually, I was feeling earlier also, but I was not knowing.
Ah,
Oh, I'm knowing, so I'm believing it strongly.
yeah,
And this queen is not only like thinking about her own self. This queen is now evolved and thinking about the people around her. So the kind of impact I want to bring in my surrounding and in my network is, I'm sure, now I'm on the path which is going to happen very soon.
beautiful. Extraordinary.
Life
I'm
is,
getting goosebumps already listening to you.
the personal life is evolved. I have better and better relationship with my daughter, and I'm really, money is now miss. Earlier, I was feeling that why I'm not able to earn that money, but I know now that I'm earning well, and I know I can earn better. So that's why I'm working on it.
So,
So
so we can say from chasing, now it's attracting mode,
yeah, so
right?
it's
You are so settled. Ki, I don't need to chase. I don't need to be desperate, but I am going to attract because this is who I am.
yeah.
Correct?
And the most important was the quote clown. The one who is saying that, okay, if it is a difficult situation, then also laugh like a clown. So forget, start the letting go the things and enjoy. So
Enjoy.
you are a clown, and you are the clown of your life who is here to create happiness. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy that I have been part of
I'm glad you keep
this.
tapping into various, faculties and, bring about some great aspects of your personality, which is helping you professionally and personally both. And I'm sure audience, if you are listening to this, what Manjari is referring to, Awaken the Passionpreneur is one of the program you should come and you will know about what Manjari is talking about, her experience. And, it's truly, truly, truly very experiential and mind blowing. And as you know, Manjari, that through various modalities, programs, of course you have been part of first PPMM and then of course PPIC, and now heading towards Passionpreneur Millionaire. Let me tell, PPMM is Mastermind, PPIC is Inner Circle, and PPML is Millionaires. It's like the top of the top of the top of the cream, I should say, which definitely gets a lot more attention from our own Gurudev as well. And I just want to say that how has your journey been so far throughout the programs, so if you'd like to share any of the banks, maybe you caused an inner circle specifically, which has helped you in any way.
So somehow, apart from, I have already shared the two banks, and that became possible just because I was part of inner circle. Otherwise, I would not have got the opportunity to interact with Gurudev directly and asking my relevant question. But every 15 days, or every month, I was getting an opportunity to ask my problem with them, and the solution was so easy to implement. This has helped me a lot. So somehow, being part of inner circle has been one of the most effective moment and effective tenure for my business growth and for my personal growth as well. But somehow, if we are talking about the bang is means my all these stories are somewhere related with the emotional and then personal and then professional. But somehow, every time I have been asked that you should work on more work on coming on the social platform
Mm.
and talking whatever is the experience you want to share with public. So it was holding me a lot.
Mm.
And every time I was thinking, if I'm going to talk about my personal thing, will this create some bad impact on my brand positioning? Or even I had asked this question to you as well. And then a lot of doubts were there. But Anju, you won't believe, whenever and wherever I go, meeting multiple people, I find at least one person coming and talking and telling me that, Manjari ma'am, I'm really inspired with whatever you are sharing on your social platform, and I really look up to that. So
Beautiful.
somehow that is inspiring me, that how can I be more authentic, more visible, and more helpful for those people who are really looking up to me. And I'm actually not bothered about the mass. I'm really bothered about at least one Manjari should also be rising and taking leap in her life with my story, with my learning, with my ideas. So that's
That
the
is so beautiful that even if there is one person, one Manjari, who can actually take charge of her life and, create her life like how you have created, I think whatever effort you are making, and trust me, Manjari, it is not one Manjari, but there are thousands of Manjaris out there who are waiting to hear your story, who are, like this success story of yours, what you have created throughout, fighting against all odds and being there fully like a queen. I think there's so many people who are going to get inspired by, what you're going to create and what you have already created. So well done on that. And of course, as already, like discussed in certain formats, our program has been like, designed in such a way that at every level, at every stage, there is something or the other. And of course, I'm really looking forward that you create history now in the Passionpreneur Millionaires. So, one question, even though I know the answer of this, but still let me ask you, if you think like Passionpreneur mentorship, if you've done any of other programs, you may have tried some other resources. How do you think, we are different, like Passionpreneur is different?
okay. So first of all, when someone is able to redefine or figure out their goal, vision, mission, that is really amazing, because half battle is won. Once we know that what we really want to do in our life, um, it is exactly like, if I know the destination I have to reach,
Mm.
somebody will appear to help me to reach there. So that's how this happens. So this is one of the best foundation you guys have created. And then there was one more part, that launch your book. So writing that book and launching, this was really inspiring to me. So just to your awareness, I have completed my 12,000 words for my book, and ebook is now ready.
Wow.
So I'll be sharing it on my social platform. But somehow the mm, uh, final book and launch of it to be done by the end of this year. So I'll be working on that. And then consistently working on your personal, emotional, social, and mental, all types of well-being. So holistic well-being, what Guru Dev is talking, and every week the satsang is helping a lot. on putting some light on the doubt we are creating every day in our life. So that is really amazing. And it is not just the mentorship who is helping us to succeed or earn some money. For that, there are a lot of platforms. And I have
Mm.
also gone through and attended a lot of programs, but somehow I found this a little different because I knew my uh, those emotional baggages, how to get rid of that. I learned about being free and live like a queen or of my empire. That is really, really amazing. This I have never experienced earlier. Then money, I was actually running behind money, but now money is following me. So that's the difference. And this is really amazing. One should actually experience it once. I'm sure they will never regret about it.
So I already got the answer of my second question is what would you like to refer this program to others or recommend this program to others? What would you say to them? So I think you already answered that, you know,
For sure, they should
it-
experience it.
it's
I,
once in a lifetime opportunity where you get to know your purpose, where you get to experience, where you know how to let go, where you know you can talk about business, you can talk about who you really are and what you really want to create in the life, isn't it?
and most importantly, it is not at all like some bookish or some heavy
It's
language.
not information,
Very
it's
easy to,
transformation,
yeah,
right? Can we
mm,
say that?
it's a transformation, actually.
Yeah. So no bookish knowledge, but of course, it's more experiential as per you. So yeah, thank you for sharing those, like very profound, like I would say, sharings from your life and all that you have created all this throughout this journey. So we are super excited about your future, Manjari, and we know how things are going to go for sure. So let's hear from you. What is your next goal, and how does that align with what you've learned in Passionpreneur?
So apart from business growth plan or personal growth plan, I have two more goal which is very profound to me. One is like launching my book by the end of this year, and second one is like creating a platform where everybody involved in making luxury house, so like client, contractor, consultants, and even the students, they can also get benefited, where I will be sharing real problem, so day-to-day problem, and how the it is being solved. So those hacks might help them in their professional journey, and that would lead a joyful, happy living for their personal life. So I really want that the way I have evolved in my life with the mentors like Gurudev and few more mentors in my life, they have helped me to evolve from a person who is fearful, very emotional, every time feeling like there is insecurity, how I'm going to lead at my own. A lot of things were there. And the person who is fearless, I have no grudge about things happened in my past.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that those things happened so that now I'm evolved and more uh, more stronger to live my life joyfully. And
Yeah.
I'm thankful that this incidence of cancer happened, because I learned that where I was lacking, and life is given to celebrate. So I'm focused to celebrate my life, and I really want that people around me should also learn how to celebrate their life.
Beautiful. This is like really, really mind-blowing, Manjari. Really beautiful to hear what you just shared, that and I haven't ever come across someone, having such a beautiful attitude towards even looking at, what happened, what were the setbacks in the life, that you are even giving gratitude to that situation, of being in cancer, you have no regret, nothing, that it's okay. I mean, it happened to me, it's fine. But because of that, now look at me, who I have truly become. And this is what the real Manjari is. And this is how I live my life. This is how I celebrate. And this is how I spread the light now among so many people who are actually going through the misery, right? So, Manjari, this has been, like amazing.
One more line.
Yes, of course.
So whenever I'm talking on this, I really remember one statement from my Mausaji. He is as equal to my father, and he has been big support in my journey, life journey. So when we got this news, he called me and he said, "Manjari, अभी ये जो हीरा है ना, इतना चमका नहीं है कि outshine करे. So this is the situation which will रगड़ोफाई यू, चमकाएगा इतना कि तुम कोहिनूर की तरह चमकोगी." And I really enjoy that, but somehow I get emotional with that. I'm sorry, being emotional again and again, but this is how I'm living my life. I'm celebrating.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying every emotion.
And this is the real Manjari. This is her real emotions. And I am getting emotional. I am getting touched by what you're sharing, and really beautifully put across by you, Manjari, that ye jo heera hai na, this diamond has to shine. And it is in the process. It has gone through a good number of pressure, I would say. But yes, it's the journey and you're embracing it and shining as well. We can already see that. So all the very best, Manjari, for, all that you have planned as your goals, as your further on mission and your inspiration to the world. And we wish you good luck and make your mentors proud, make your family proud, make your own self proud, and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you for
much.
being
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
Yes.